freedom from suffering starts with this realization. I'll repeat again. Freedom from suffering starts with this realization. And you might ask yourself, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by what you're saying right now? The fact that freedom from suffering, it starts with this realization. A lot of people don't understand that the only two things that it can be able to do, like to be able to not feeling the suffering that they've been experiencing for years and years and years, from the moment they was born to the moment they are grown as man or woman. All they have to understand is everything in life is an experience. And you should never, ever resist the experience. Never interfere with it, never suppress it, never explain it, never do anything, never add a story, never have a thought about them. You just have to experience them fully because they are experienced. And anything that comes and goes is not who you are. It's just an experience. You still gonna ask yourself questions. So you telling me all we gotta do is experience it fully and don't resist it. And you are goddamn right. Goddamn right. Very, 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 very right. And the reason why I'm saying this, one thing you have to understand is the suffering is coming from the meaning that you add to what experience is, to the negative feelings. Meaning rejection, there's nothing wrong with the rejection. The meaning that you add to it, the identification that you added to it when you say, I feel unwanted because I get rejected. I feel unwanted because this woman saying no. That is the identifications that you added to it. You say, I feel unwanted. But all you have to understand, rejection is just an experience. Do not say, I feel unwanted. All you gotta say is, rejection was experienced. Because it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with Venasi, with your father, mother, sister, young brother, your looks max, your J maxings, your height, your short, listen. It doesn't matter. Whatever reason it is, the most important part is it is rejection. Either she rejects you because of your looks, your height, because you're a broke ass man, or you ain't got shit, that it doesn't matter. Listen, any reason, you ain't gotta know any reason. Because it's not about fixing anything. It's not about trying to control anything. Stop trying to fix or control anything. All you gotta understand and know and be aware of, rejection was experienced. Either she say your height, whatever. Listen, your height is an experience. Your looks is an experience. Ugly, beautiful, sexy, all these things are experience. So any reason she says after she rejects you, it doesn't matter. You don't need to fix any reason. For example, she said, because you are short. I say no to you because I like tall girls and you are short king. Now you add a meaning to it again. Because I'm short, that's why she say no to me. You see, you still identify with shirts. You see, this thing is deeper than you people think. She say, you got big nose. Like I've heard girls say, I got big nose. Guess what? If I say to ladies that, if I say to myself, she reject me because I got big nose, I identify with a big nose. Now it become personal. When you say this happens because of this happens, because of this happens, and that happens, and that happens, and that happens, and that happens, you create this story and story, negative self-talk, negative thoughts, more and more suffering and depressions and anxiety. to the point where you can't even talk to a woman anymore because you think you are worthless, because you think you're not worthy enough. You have been conditioning your mind to identify with the negative feelings. What's the meaning of neediness when it comes to you? You said, I need this. Words, powerful. We've been conditioned to make things this way. I need that. I need food. I need water. I need that. I need clothes. I need shoes. I need to pay my bills. You don't need nothing. You don't need shit. You need to pay your bills. God damn it, take it or leave it. Pay your bills what? You don't need anything. You don't need jobs. Jobs has to be experienced. You don't need, do not say I. Listen, whenever you identify the negative feelings within the I, you suffer because your mind is meant to protect itself. It protects you. Whatever you identify with, you're going to have to protect it because you see it as a threat, danger. Listen, anything that you identify with, you want to protect it because your mind sees it as a dangerous. It's danger. There's danger here. Toot, toot, danger. It sounds the alarm. Danger, danger, danger. We don't want this. We don't want to experience this. You know what I'm saying? There's danger. There's danger. We should experience this. That's what your mind is telling you. That's why when you identify with anything, just think about it. Anything that you identify with, you always gonna defend it because you think is who you are. If you think deeply, subconsciously, and you believe subconsciously that you, ladies and gentlemen, you are your looks, you are your jobs, you are that rejection, or you are that pretty boy you think you are, or that tall person that you think you are, you're gonna always suffer because whenever you encounter someone who's taller than you, you're gonna always try to protect yourself. Meaning, listen, if you believe that I am tall, whenever you meet someone who's taller than you, you're gonna feel insecure. You're gonna always feel insecure because you're gonna think something's wrong with you. Why I'm not taller than that person, then that person, then this person, then that person. Listen, there's always someone taller than you, and there's always someone shorter than you. That is the purpose of life. Listen, shout out to the book conversation we got. You have to be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. You have to understand what I'm talking about right here, right now. Open your eyes. See. Stop identifying with anything. Listen, I know we have to use them to describe things, to make things make sense. If we don't use them, things is not gonna make sense. For example, if you you don't need to say I need some water. You can just say, man, it's crazy, but it is what it is. Pour me some water or something. Pour me some water or something. Listen, I'm telling you, there's no way we can run away from these things. That's why the first people, for example, the first people was this in this earth, right? I think that's the number one reason why they couldn't speak. Because the moment you start speaking, you start poisoning your mind. The moment you start talking, you start poisoning your subconscious mind. If that makes sense. You start poisoning your subconscious mind. Because people from back then, back then, they didn't know, they didn't have the labels on things. If it makes sense. They didn't have no labels. They didn't have it. This is right. This is wrong. They just go with how they feel, bro. Just, just go with the feelings. Just go with the feelings. No labor. Nothing. You can kill someone. It is what it is. You do that. It is what it is. You grab someone. It is what it is. You know. You just experience it. But nowadays, it's crazy. Now, something like that happens. Depression. Some people put the Glock on their head and they let it go. And there's not something with you, let it go, like shooting yourself and stuff. But the reason why. Did you do it because you want to? Or did you do it because you hate yourself? Did you do it because you really, really want to? You just like, man, I appreciate everything in life. Everybody are beautiful. Thank you, guys. Today is my day. I just want to go see Jesus. And you go. There's nothing wrong with that. You decide when you want to take yourself out. Alright? You decide. But if you do it because of self-hate, or because you hate the world, you hate life, you hate this, you don't hate life, my brother. You can only hate yourself. I've been telling this for decades. It's not decades, but I've been telling these guys for a minute. You can't hate anything in life. You can't hate rejection. You can only hate yourself because you identify with them. You identify with them. You are the one suffering. Rejection is not suffering. When I slap myself, my hands is not suffering. Even in my body is not suffering. Me experience the pain inside me. If I punch the wall is not suffering. Me suffering. The pain is within me. I experience the pain. I experience the pain. If I touch the electrical panel and I get electrocuted, whatever that shit called, I'm the one to get electrocuted. I'm the one who suffer. I'm the one. Listen, electricity is not gonna suffer. It ain't gonna feel nothing because it's there as an experience. Everything's an experience. Even walls, all this war going on, all experience. Take it or leave it. Even nuclear, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is, bro. There's never nothing wrong with it. It becomes a problem because the nuclear is not the problem. We only see the problem because it involves death. Involved that you gotta die. That's why you see a problem. If it didn't involve death, I guarantee you 99% of everybody on this earth will never gonna fear nuclear weapons. Because it involves death, sickness, distractions, disaster, hurricanes, different stuff. We fear it. But my brothers and sisters, you already dead. It's just a matter of time. You already dead. Dead. Already dead. It's just a matter of time and place. You gotta be at the right place at the right time. And you're gone. So that's why, if you have a fear of death, do not even say, I'm afraid. I am afraid of death. No. You identify. You're adding a story. You are not fear. Fear is an experience. Whenever you say, this is me, that is not who you are. Do not say, this is me. No. Anything comes and goes. This is not who you are. It's just an experience. Do not say, this is me. This is I. No. That is not I, ladies and gentlemen. That is an experience. You have to tell the difference between experience and you. You are not the experience. And the experience are not you. There are some things that comes and goes. That's it. I'm telling you guys. Listen, there's not. Listen, it's suffering is coming from identify. I'm telling you guys, I can bet billion of dollars to you cash. Not only $1 billion. Listen, let me talk about much money I got. $1,000 cash. If you can find any suffering in this earth, cash, go find it. You realize it within you, because everything in the world is just perception. Some people said, if someone comes in my house and rob their house and I kill them, there's nothing wrong with it. Other people say, when someone comes in the house, you kill them, there's something wrong with it. Who's right? Nobody's right. They're all right. Because it's just perception. Everything is just an experience. It's not who you are. It's just perception. I know it's scary. You have to experience fear. You have to. Even now, I'm like, I got shot in the head, boy. Man, it's scary. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. Mentality. Take it or leave it. And shout out to Chumakeke. And so, guys, thank you for those people gonna watch this video until the end. I appreciate you, and any of you guys who gonna be able to recognize and see value in this video, make sure you subscribe, like and comment, and send your text in the description so I can be able to continue to push up this video and direct you to the knowledge of self. And another thing, guys, listen, if you still don't understand what I'm talking about here, guys, listen, I know you want to have access to me so we can work with you to see where you are, so you can be able to move forward with your mindset, to see where your mindset is standing. So, guys, hit me up, text me, email me, so we can be able to work with you step by step. I'm not gonna listen. I do not guarantee you that you're gonna have the same mindset as me, but I'm gonna guide you the same steps that I took to be where I am today. I want you to take the same steps. You're not going to realize today or tomorrow or 2 years from now, but you're going to come to understand what I'm saying is actually facts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, and remember what the bad boy of the dating game, my mentor, always say, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm out. I'm gone.